Consolation prizes are for losers. Yes, this is a World Cup video. Game 103 of 104 in the 2026 World Cup. Obviously, Spain and Argentina are playing game 104, the final at MetLife Stadium. But Hard Rock Stadium in Miami will host England and France in the third place game. Guys, Carmen Bianco from wagertalk.com with a free play on this game if you choose to play it. But do us a favor. If you haven't already done so, I've been doing these videos throughout the World Cup. I've done like 80 plus of these videos. And I keep asking you, hit that subscribe button. Join the ever-growing community here at Wager Talk TV. Over 250,000 subscribers and growing each and every day. And we do appreciate you that have subscribed. And with these videos getting, roughly around 20,000 views, there's a lot of you that still haven't hit that subscribe button. So please do so and show us a little love and drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you consider this the loser's game or not. I'm never a big fan of third place games. Can you imagine the NFL having a third place game for the teams that lost in the East in the AFC and NFC conference finals, or the Stanley Cup having a third place game for the teams that didn't make it in from the East and West? No, the World Cup does it. Could be a money grab, could be something else. But regardless, let's have a look at the numbers on this one. France, a short price favorite, minus 115. The draw is plus 285, as are the odds on England to win this in 90 minutes at plus 285. The odds, should this game go into extra time and possibly penalty kicks, France minus 210, England plus 165. So if you're worried about this going past 90 minutes, you could take one of those, and it includes everything as far as it goes. I wouldn't lay that price. I have to believe that this game gets played and won within 90 minutes. Now, the question remains, if you're betting this game, I wouldn't bet it early. I wouldn't bet that line at the moment. I think you need to wait essentially until Saturday when this game is being played and a couple hours before to see some of what comes out of the managers' press conferences as to who is starting and who isn't starting. Obviously, we might not see the best starting 11 for France. We might not see the best starting 11 for the Three Lions, the English side. So the last thing you want to do is lay a number and find out that that number is with players that you're kind of surprised are not in the field. I have to believe, though, Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe are going, and Jude Bellingham are going to be on the field for the respective sides, as will Ousmane Dembele, anybody who still has a chance to win the Golden Boot Award. And both those guys, Harry Kane's on 6 goals, Jude Bellingham's on 6, Mbappe is tied with Messi at 8. And the goals scored in this official third place game do count towards those awards as well too. So I would think a somewhat strong side. You look at why are France here? France are here because they ran into a defensive juggernaut that is Spain. Spain played absolutely phenomenal. They have all tournament long. Spain's only mark on their resume, if you want to call it that, is they opened the tournament with a 0-0 draw against Cape Verde, which surprisingly enough, Cape Verde, a population of 525,000 people, also tied Argentina, the other finalist, 2-2. So kudos to Cape Verde for doing that and losing to neither one of those sides. But other than that, Spain went on to win every single game after that, did not have to go into extra time in any of those games, and allowed a single goal throughout the group stages and knockout stages, and that came in a 2-1 win over Belgium in the quarterfinals. England, they seemed on their way to a finals. Ran into Argentina. They played well for the first 55 to 60 minutes, pressing the high press. Anthony Gordon looked very good with the high press. They had that game seemingly in control. But the minute they took the lead, for some reason, Thomas Tuchel had this side playing a more defensive, almost Gareth Southgate-like defensive game instead of continuing to press and put all the pressure on Argentina. And they had Argentina on the ropes. A second goal would have put that game to bed. Instead, they handed the keys over and said, hey, take it easy on us. And Argentina ran them over with 30 minutes of pressure in the final third, and England's final third, eventually breaking through for the equalizer. And then moments later, it wasn't enough. They got the winner in that game, winning that one 2-1. And why do I say this one falls on Thomas Tuchel? Well, let's have a look at this. An interesting stat about this England team and what they did in that game. His substitutions, absolutely terrible. You look at it, he brought in Nico O'Reilly, Dan Burn, took out Declan Rice. They had, of their 10 outfield players that were on the field in the last 25 to 30 minutes, 7 of them were defenders or defensive-minded players. 6 of them, 6 of the 10 players were either center backs or fullbacks. Back in England and for the domestic league clubs, 6 defenders of 10 were guys that are not offensive-minded players. You can't beat a team like Argentina by trying to park the bus. They tried to park the bus and they got run over by that same bus. So how do I look at this game? You know what? One of those ones where I think you throw the defense out the window. I think both teams are going to score here. I don't think either team is looking for a tight defensive game. And maybe Thomas Tuchel, under the knife right now for how he manages this team, just lets his team play the style in which they want to play, which is attacking football. France always play attacking football. You can find both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at about -150. It's a little bit of vig, but the game total is going to be around 3.5 for this game. And getting to 4 goals might be tough, but getting to a 2-1 final, I believe, for either one of these two teams is quite possible. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals is the way to go. Guys, let me know if you're going to fade or follow on this one. And while this might be one of the last free play videos on the World Cup, guys, I've decided to do something for the Premier League season. So another reason to subscribe to this channel. Every week I am going to do my Premier League 5. It'll come out on Thursday or Friday of each week. I will preview 5 games on Saturday in the Premier League. I will give you who I think is going to be the winner of that game, or whether the total is the best bet. I will give you some player props as well too. And you can construct your own same game parlays or big parlays if you're into that kind of stuff. 5 games with a ton of free plays, and I'll do it each week, and then I'll recap the following week how I did the previous week. We don't turtle here. We tell you the record and of how we've done. How have I done in the World Cup? 64 units for my clients. Everyone's happy. We're having a fantastic World Cup, and all the competitions in Europe starting soon. Champions League, Europa League, Europa Conference League, and the Nations League. And you can use UEFA 100. UEFA 100 will get you $100 off of that $399 package. All the plays from those 4 tournaments from July, which we're in now, right till the finals in June of 2027 for each and every one of them. Guys, as always, I wish you the best of luck. Enjoy the 3rd place game and the finals on Sunday between Spain and Argentina. And as always, good luck with your wagers.